Hi there. If you're watching this video, that means you're thinking about applying to join PokéWorld SMP. First of all, you got a great taste in servers, because PokéWorld SMP is one of the best Pixelmon servers out there, for those of you who are looking for a more challenging and more rewarding experience, that is. Now, I'm a bit biased, so me saying this might not mean all that much. So the goal of this video is to give you some more detailed information about what we offer here on PokéWorld, and to give you a better insight into what it's like to be a member here. And hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have convinced you to apply with us. So, without any further ado, let's get started. As you hopefully already know, PokéWorld SMP is a whitelisted survival Pixelmon server. Unlike a lot of other servers out there, we don't have free giveaways of shiny, legendary, or other rare Pokemon, nor do we have any pay-to-win features, crates, voting, or donation ranks. See, we believe in honest work and grinding, so that if you want something, you'll have to work for it. And in that spirit, we also offer a completely vanilla survival experience, but with Pokemon, which means that we don't have any gameplay-altering plugins or commands such as /spawn or /home. You also don't get a starter Pokemon when you first join, so you'll have to craft your own Pokeballs and catch your first Pokemon yourself. But don't worry, we've made it so that Pokemon close to spawn are low levels, and the further away from spawn you travel, the higher level Pokemon you will meet. And when you eventually progress to the part where you can start catching legendaries, that too has become a more difficult process because we've increased the time between each attempted legendary spawn, thus making legendary Pokemon actually rare and valuable. All of this is what makes PokéWorld the perfect server to those of you who are looking for a challenge. Despite not using any gameplay altering plugins, we do still use a few minor plugins and side mods. For example, we use the Pixelmon mod's digital currency to trade with one another, and even have a custom shopkeeper that will convert your digital currency into a physical one, nuggets and big nuggets, which makes trading easier. You can find him in the giant building in Spawn, the Silphco building, built by a group of our most active members. This building has become a hub for trading, thanks to the shopkeepers and villagers that our players have, borrowed from nearby villages. It also has a custom vanilla item shopkeeper that sells certain vanilla items that Pixelmon has made unreasonably difficult to obtain, but at a high price, so that you still have to put in some amount of work if you want to use this shortcut. Speaking of Spawn, as you can see, it has been completely settled and is now a fully fledged town named Lazy Town by our members. It's filled with various buildings and player-ran shops, and even has a Pokemon Center and a small fossil lab available to public use. And in case you're wondering, yes, everything on the server, including what you can see here, has been built in survival mode. Another one of our features is that we have Keep Inventory turned on, but that does not mean that death goes unpunished. Aside from the humiliation of having a high death count, we've made it so that whenever someone dies, rather than losing their inventory, they lose all of their XP levels, half of their money, and as an additional inconvenience, their entire party also faints. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that we have our very own league challenge. We have a champion and an Elite Four who were chosen through a tournament, as well as 8 gym leaders who are all active members who volunteered for the role. Everyone chose their own monotype and made their teams legitimately through their own efforts. The League Challenge has a specific set of rules and restrictions that both League members and challengers alike have to follow, all of which are available to read on our private Discord server. Should you manage to fight your way to the champion and defeat him, then that title will go to you, and it will be your role from there on out to take on challengers and defend your title. While playing survival is fun, we do also have other activities on the server. About once every week or every 2 weeks, we host various events. This varies from certain events such as completing a set of tasks to obtain a reward. It can be a building competition, or the most popular one, a Pokemon tournament. Usually 1st to 3rd place in our events get unique rewards for winning, so if you don't want to participate for the fun of it, it's still definitely worth your time to check them out. We don't have any particular rules other than the general ones you can find on our Minecraft forums page. We also don't have any rules when it comes to building, as long as you respect other people's builds, of course. For example, if you want to make something in LazyTown, you are more than free to do so, as long as you find an empty spot and respect other people's builds in the process. PokéWorld works on a trust-based system when it comes to protecting your own builds and items, so we don't have any claim-based plugins or chest lock plugin. The server has been active for about half a year at the time of making this video, and so far, this trust-based system has worked just fine. But don't worry, we still got your stuff protected. We have a block tracking and rollback plugin instead, which allows our staff to see who has been breaking or placing specific blocks, as well as seeing who has taken items in and out of storage containers such as chests. The server also takes daily backups, so as you can see, your builds are completely protected so you have nothing to worry about. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully this video has helped you get a better insight at what it's like to be a member on the server, and if you didn't plan on doing so already, hopefully you'll want to apply now. So yeah, with that being said, I hope to see you soon on the server. Hope to see your application on our Minecraft forum post. And yeah, take care.